Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Dainese Michell Jacket available at RevZilla.com. So the Michell Jacket is going to be new for 2015 from Dainese, and it's going to be part of their city collection. This is going to be an urban-inspired collection for you riders out there that want more of a classic look. Now, I had a few different female riders here at RevZilla try this on, and they were very impressed with the overall fit and feel. Unlike some of the other urban-inspired jackets that we've seen out there, this has a nice thick feel to it without being bulky. So to my left, I've got Lindsay. Lindsay is going to be 5'8". She's going to be 140 pounds, and we have her in a size 42 for this particular jacket, and it fits her pretty well spot on. So keep in mind you're going to want to use this sizing chart as a reference. Now, when I was out there talking to the different ladies that were trying this on, the one thing they said, it fits maybe a half size small, but because Dainese has a tendency to break in, that's really the size you want to go with. So keep in mind when you get this, when you first try it on, it might be a little bit snug. When you're out there riding, it should break in nicely. As far as sizes are concerned, this is going to be European in its sizing. Sizes will range from 40 to 52. And colorways, you're going to see Lindsay to my left is in the brown with the orange accents. There's also going to be a gray leather with a fuchsia or neon pink accent as well. So a couple different colors for you to choose from, again, keeping with that overall city theme. Now, with the Michell Jacket, it's going to be that drum-dyed cowhide, nice waxy feel to it. If you want something a little bit more aggressive, take a look at the Archivio. That's going to be the next step up in Dainese's lineup while still kind of maintaining that urban theme. With the Michell Jacket, again, with the construction, first and foremost, the leather on this, 1.0 mil grade drum-dyed cowhide, nice waxy feel to it, but it doesn't feel thin. So it has that classic kind of broken in soft feel, but it's a nice kind of protective. You feel like it's going to do the job. Now with the armor on this, it's going to use the Pro Shape armor. And one of the things that means it is not big, it's not bulky, it doesn't have that race look to it. Very thin, very comfortable, yet still keeping you safe. Now as we work our way down the sleeve, Lindsay, I'm going to hold your arm up here. You're going to have a snapped buckle at the cuff, and you are going to have YKK zips, and you're going to notice there is this little piece of leather attaching, and that's because the overall jacket is rated at a CE2 protection. So just keep that in mind. There's little accents here that Dainese does to keep you safe, even though it is a city-inspired piece. Now, as you're looking through the front of the jacket, again, that wax-dyed cowhide, very comfortable, nice supple feel, slight branding with the Dainese Speed Demon sewn in with those orange accents. I like the orange accents. I can see how it could split someone if they really don't want that on there, but I think it offsets it nicely without being super abrasive. Now, one of the things I'm going to have you do right now, Lindsay, is just throw your hand up in the rider position for me. And you're going to see very slight pre-curve to the sleeve. This is going to work for a variety of different motorcycles out there, from cruisers to sport bikes. Around town use, really comfortable option. You're also going to see double layer stitching as far as the leather is concerned. The impact zones, you're going to have the double layer of leather on the impact zones there, and for the shoulders as well. Nice black accents as well thrown in off the brown. And as you move down, there is going to be a snap adjuster at the waist, and you're also going to have the S1 fabric that we're going to see kind of come down from Dainese's more sport-oriented lineup, just to give you some flexibility and some stretch there. Lindsay, I can have you put the arm down and face backwards for me. Starting at the top, working your way through, just at the collar, again, they've just offset it a little bit from the brown with a black top to it, working its way down, just a hint of reflectivity across the top. Keep in mind, this is kind of that classic style look. They didn't want to put a bunch of reflectivity on here just to stick with the overall theme, but just that little piece at the top doesn't do anything to detract from the look of the jacket and just adds a little bit of visibility to the jacket itself. Now, working its way down through, you're going to see the Demon Head logo stitched across the back. Again, very light branding with this. And there's not too much of a drop seat to it, just something to keep in mind. There is going to be a belt loop attachment. So if you are in more of a full tuck position, you can rely on that belt loop attachment to kind of hold the whole thing together for you. Now, as far as back protection is concerned, there is a pocket inside for two different back protectors. You can either use the G1 Wave or the G1 Mantis. Both will fit with this jacket. Lindsay, I'm going to have you turn face forward for me. I'm going to have you go ahead and unzip that. Now, one thing to note while she's unzipping this jacket, there's no air venting with this. So this is really going to be two-season in its functionality, mild in its climate, but there's not going to be a maximum amount of airflow. So if you are in a warmer climate, just go ahead and keep that in mind. It's not going to give you the airflow to really get you into the hot months. And just hold that side open for me. Now, you're going to have one extra pocket inside just for storage, full mesh lining, very comfortable against the skin, even if you're just wearing a t-shirt. And like I said, there will be that belt loop attachment on the inside on the back as well. Lindsay, you can go ahead and zip that up. Just something to keep in mind as she's zipping that up, the Michell Jacket around that $500 price point is going to be a really nice city-inspired offering from Dainese, giving you a nice classic feel with protection built in. There's a lot of folks out there rocking Dainese jackets. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, do me a favor, click the info button. Read what other riders are digging about the Dainese jackets they have in their closets. If you want to talk to a lady rider, give our geeks a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Dainese Michell Jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.